What's going on, people of the free world? It is me, your idiot leader, Dope, and this is the Dope Show. It's been a long day, so I thought I'd get on here and just show a bunch of horror crap I've got lately. I've got all kinds of horror collectibles, lots of comics, lots of other things. So we must get on here and show this shit before I put it into the Tomb of Doom. You know, once the product goes into Dopetopia, it's never to be seen again. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get all this stuff and we got to put it up. Hold on a minute. All right, just like that, I'm back. I forgot something I wanted to show y'all. The read of the week. So should we do the read of the week first and just get it out of the way? Read of the week. Blizzard, dude. Blizzard. Blizzard is amazing. It's probably the best thing I've read all year. It's it's one of those great stories by Geoff Johns. Geoff Johns always is doing it to it. And this is Blizzard. It's about 5 prisoners and 2 security guards, and they have to be transported to a maximum security prison in Florence and Denver. And it's up in the mountains, and along the way in the prison bus, there is a nice blizzard, and they have a wreck. They're 3 miles from where they need to get to safety, a little post station, and they have to walk. And as they're walking, there is this damn Yeti that is killing them off. But it's an amazing story. If you want to see a Yeti pick off people one at a time, Blizzard. And believe it or not, there's one part in here I almost shed a tear. In a horror story? I never cried at a horror story. I've never cried at a comic, but I almost cried in this. Yeah, Daddy Dope is sensitive. Sensitive. I don't know what's going on. But read this. This is the best thing I've read all year. Really, really liked it. It's really amazing. What can I say? I ain't even going to show you. Read this book. And let's get on with it. I also went and watched Longlegs this weekend. Longlegs. I think I went and watched it like last Tuesday. Man, what a classic. It's one of the movies that just makes you feel bad. The director knows how to just make you feel blah, but that's what he's going for. It looked like it was shot on a 1988 Panasonic camera. It was in a lot of ways, it reminded me of The First Power, the Lou Diamond Phillips horror movie from 1980. It also reminded me a lot of Silence of the Lambs because this was a female FBI agent trying to catch a demonic serial killer. And man, it was, I like orange juice, and I don't know if the squeezing was worth the juice, but there was 2 or 3 scenes in that movie that were classic. But you had to go through a lot of slow burn to get to them. So, go watch Longlegs. I'm so fucking tired. When I get off here, I'm going to go get on the couch and watch some more of the Zack Snyder cut Rebel Moon. I'm watching it now. I've already watched Rebel Moon before, but this is the Zack Snyder cut. It just came out on Netflix. Give that a shot. Speaking of crazy stuff I picked up, I just picked up this Chucky Killer collection. It's cool. It's got this cool box. This is the franchise collection of Chucky. So if you ain't got that cool 3D box, cool stuff, pick that up. I think I gave a whopping $4 for that. And how can you beat these things, man? I've got just about all of them, but I did not have a Leatherface. So this is the female face Leatherface. And at the same exact time, when it rains, it pours. I couldn't find this, and I found them both at the same time, so I got them both. This is the blood splatter Leatherface. So these will be going up with all the other shit that's everywhere in this room. Well, let's get to some comics. But I got one question from Boo Boo Magoo. Boo Boo Magoo. Boo Boo _Magoo wanted to know, could Bruce Lee really beat up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? I don't think he could. I don't think he could. We had a guy named Paul Patterson as a redhead dude with freckles all over his face. And he was about 100 pounds littler than everybody else. And he had that little man syndrome. And he took boxing lessons. And he was always angry. And he always wanted to fight everybody. And I remember his 10th or 11th grade. and we were in the cafeteria, and I was getting my Salisbury steak. My buddy was getting his fish sticks. We was going through the line, got our whole kernel corn and our fruit cocktail and our chocolate milk. And for some reason, he wanted to mess with Big Kenny. Big Kenny is big and not muscled up. Big Kenny is fat. Big Kenny was a super fat kid that didn't mess with nobody. And I remember it was between the cafeteria tables. There was nowhere to run. Big Kenny, Fat Boy, grabbed a hold of him and basically fell on him and beat the crap out of him. So, you know, in tight quarters, I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would beat the shit out of Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, yeah, he's fast and he's got his little chops and stuff, but if Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got his hands on him and got Bruce Lee on the ground, there's nothing Bruce Lee could do. He ain't got no power on his back. I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would take out Bruce Lee. He just has to grab a hold of him. But anyway, that's all of our questions. Let's get to some comics. First comic I found was this beautiful horror-looking cover, Metal Men 36. If you can look at that clown up here. We got this crazy clown. He's got the Metal Men on leashes. And it's a beautiful book. The Cruel Clowns. I was going to say circus. I don't know why. But there you go. There is that. We also got this giant albino rabbit with vampire teeth. This is Unexpected number 202. He's demonic. He's got vampire teeth. He weighs about 600 pounds. He is a giant rabbit. And them kids better watch out because the giant rabbits don't play. I mean, Thumper's there to put a thumping on them. And these two you might have saw in my shorts. Love these books. These are awesome. This is Vince Lachey. I grew up listening to Cannibal Corpse. And this is the guy that does all the covers of Cannibal Corpse. Grew up with this guy's artwork. This is Dead World 1. Beautiful artwork. This book looks like it's never been opened. There's no color breaks. There's no, nothing wrong with it. No spine ticks, no nothing. Of course, I don't care about none of that. But it is it's got beautiful color to it. It's a beautiful book. And if you never find Dead World 1, pick it up. This is the first one I've ever found out in the wild, Dead World 1. I gave $2.99 for it. And what was right behind Dead World 1? Dead World 2. Beautiful artwork. Vince Lachey again. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks just like a Cannibal Corpse. I'm so used to seeing his Cannibal Corpse covers that's exactly what they look like. So when I saw the artwork, I knew exactly who the artist was. That is awesome. There's a lot of these Dead Worlds you could find. It's been under a couple different publications. And also, Open the Tomb, baby. Got some books from the Tomb. And what I mean by that is I'm still working on my Tomb of Dracula. Here is number 11. Tomb of Dracula, number 11. And whoever Raymond Diaz is, he wrote his name on my book. So Raymond really loved this book growing up. Raymond says, I love it so much, I got to put my name on it. I got to. We've got number 14, which I got at my local comic shop, or my LCS, or whatever you want to call it. It's in Dallas, Texas. My comic shop, I think is what it's called. Yeah. This might be my favorite Tomb of Dracula cover. I like this one, and I like issue number 2. But check out this dude back here, these lightning. Beautiful cover. Beautiful Tomb of Dracula. Feeling that one. Really like that one. We've got Tomb of Dracula number 25. So we're knocking them out, man. There's only, I think there's 71. Can't remember right now. It's been a long day. Here's number 28. And the reason I love it, it's got the real blade on it. Not no, leather pants, katana wearing, flat top Wesley Snipes. This is the fro with the wood knives. This is the man. He's got the pork chop sideburns. Love. I wish they would make a blade with him. That's what I want. Oh, man. Here's number 35. Not a lot going on here. Really a shitty book. 2 more, man. here is a corny one. Here is number 40. Guy's got a machine gun. Don't like this cover at all. There at the end, the cover's got whack. And the last one, we got Mr. No Face on here. Number 46. And we got this guy here with no face. So I don't know what's going on there. But it's pretty whack. And that's just the stuff I picked up this week. We have to get all this stuff on camera and document it. That way I can start boxing up this stuff and taking this shit out of the packages. You know what I'm saying? But until the next time, read your comics, especially Blizzard.